How's Rory, mate?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, really well. Obviously, he's trained really hard over the last month, and was just a matter of getting through a bit of contact, which he did on Thursday. So we're really comfortable that he'll perform well.
And Talia?
Yeah, so Tales had a really light week, 6-day break, but the doctors have cleared him, and so we're really happy to go with him. He's obviously a really integral part of our team, so we're confident he'll play well.
And obviously a big bonus to have both of those guys fit and firing.
Absolutely, yeah. So Sloaney's had an unfortunate season, two similar injuries, but getting back out there is a really important player for us.
This means he'll be fresh going forward though, I suppose.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. He's had, I'm sure he didn't plan it that way, but it is he's had 6 weeks out. So yeah, we'll hopefully, obviously first up, our expectations have to be realistic, but he's a very good player and he'll hopefully play really well for us.
How much does a win here shape the next couple of weeks, Doc? Like, it's crucial, isn't it?
Yeah, well, all the games throughout the remainder of the season are going to be critical. It's so tight for positions, obviously in the 8. So we want to be one of those teams at the end of the season. So we've got to win these games.
Is it the tightest season you can remember for a little while?
My memory's not that good, but yeah, it's certainly going into the season. I think we acknowledged that it was probably going to be the most even season ever because of the expansion teams have obviously had enough seasons in the competition to be competitive, and yeah, it's panned out that way. I don't think anyone would be safely predicting the final series just yet.
What's your read on the Suns? Are they a better team than their position on the ladder suggests?
Oh, they've had a horrific run of injuries in the start of the season. That was the last time we played them. They're probably without maybe 10 of their first choice players. So their injury toll at the start of the year, decimated their season. Probably the last month they've got back to somewhere near a fit squad, and we're starting to see their form really pick up. So we've got a lot of respect for what they can do, and obviously Adelaide back into their side, makes a big difference to them.
Matty, Harley Bennell's back in the side this week. He's obviously come out and apologised for what's happened in the past few weeks. With a guy coming back in the side like that, is he fair game in terms of sledging out in the field, or is it something the players just wouldn't even touch?
It's a long time since I played, but when I did, there wasn't a lot of time for sledging. The game moves pretty quickly, so I don't think it'll be an issue. I don't think it's something our players are really interested in, and most importantly, I think they'll be focused on winning the footy.
Doc, you played in an era where blokes wore lids, Burke, and these sorts of guys. What did it say to you as a player when you see another bloke running around in a helmet?
Not much really. I played with Sean Hart, and he was probably the hardest individual I ever played with, and Nathan Burke was probably as tough as they came as well. So. It's just it's a necessary precaution for Sloaney, and I don't see it infecting his performance in any way.
What sort of form do you feel Sam Jacobs is in at the moment?
It's been a pretty solid year from Sammy. Yeah, he obviously had a tough weekend 2 weekends ago against Nick Nat, but over the course of the season, his form's been really solid. So another big challenge. They've got a number of tools that they'll throw at him. So we've just got to keep batting up.
That was some recovery from that West Coast game, though, in the showdown from him.
He played a really strong game, yeah, and probably over the last 3 or 4 years, he and Lobie have developed a really strong rivalry. So I know it's a matchup he looks forward to. I think Matty Lobie's probably the same, and Sammy probably got the points on the weekend. But it's been a really close contest over the last few years.
Have you seen him develop over the last couple, three years or so?
I think he's, I was really fortunate. He came to the club probably at the right age where he was ready to emerge, and his all the time he's played for us has been, outstanding football. He's become one of our really, really important players, and will be for the next few years, I imagine.
So in a game where the conditions might be pretty slippery and there might be a few stoppages, his influence will be...
Yeah, we played a game against Melbourne here earlier in the season where I think it was 110 stoppages or something of that nature. So obviously the ruck contest in those situations is important. If you can get the ball going forward, then that's to your benefit.
Did you do anything during the week to simulate playing in wet weather?
We didn't, no, but we're probably fortunate in this season we've actually had a number of wet weather games, so the guys have adapted well on those occasions, and we'd expect the same.
Last couple of